Hey guys, welcome to Radiant Guardians. My name is Crispy. Please rock the like, subscribe and share for you girl. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, oh my goodness, I'm just coming on. I want to make a quick video, make a short one, and just, to continue to uplift and encourage you guys to keep going. There's a lot of energy flowing in, as I have said in my previous video, that is just going to keep coming in, and it's going to come in bucket loads. So what we can do to prepare ourselves for this is do a bit of grounding. Being out in nature, it helps a lot. Okay, you're going to feel a little bit off, you're going to feel a little bit sometimes you just think that there's just so much energy coming in, and it's like affecting everybody, even your household. I mean, the people and the members in your family are going to be feeling it as well. And also, if you're living with people that not quite yet awakened yet, or haven't experienced their awakening, they're going to be sharing this energy with you. They're going to be experiencing it as well. I mean, even though, a lot of them are not awake or haven't experienced their awakening, they're still going to feel all the energy that's coming in. So what's going to happen, there might be just a little bit of, having a moment of craziness, irritations, going through some motions and things like that. Allow yourself to just feel it, right? Allow yourself to feel it, go through the motion, release it, and let it go, okay? Yeah, I'll tell you what, the best thing to do, sometimes you're going to have an off day, and it's going to feel like, that everything just feels kind of crazy and against you, kind of bit like that, because we're in these bodies, and these bodies are feeling everything, right? So we got to alchemize all of the energy that is coming in, and the energies are really pouring in. I mean, we're going to go through a lunar eclipse in a few days, all right? So we just already had the lunar, was it not the lunar eclipse, but we've had a full moon, we've had solar storm, we've had lots of energy pouring in and things like that. And so what we just got to do is that we're going to try and alchemize it, just keep ourselves nice and calm, get into a place of meditation, go for a walk out in nature, do all these things. Things might be a little bit irritable at home, so give each other space. If you're living with others or if you're on your own, just give everybody a bit of space and a bit of room to breathe, and consciously know that April is kind of like the big month, right? We're going to be in a positive timeline. Some of us will be in a positive timeline, whereas others are going to be in a negative timeline. But the important thing is here is to know that in this month there's going to be lots of shifts, there's going to be lots of changes, there's going to be lots of energy that's going to, it could possibly trigger some things to surface, right, and come to the top. And it could be something really good, or it could be something like childhood traumas and things like that, of that nature. It could be memories and past things, things of the past that may surface to the top, and the energies that are coming in is going to create that. And so we have to be aware of that, because we're already on this ascension. We're already been in that place of awakening. We've already gone through the dark night of the soul, the ego death, right? Because that's what the dark night of the soul is. It is the ego death. So we've gone through all of those things, and we're still going through them, right? Okay, so anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this article with you guys. So it's not very long, it's just a short one. So here it is. And this one here is the dark night of the soul. Alright. Okay, so I'll share a little bit with you guys. And again, just use your own discernment. Take what resonates for you and what you feel is for you as well. So only take what resonates for you and use your discernment too. Do your own little research as well, okay guys? So in depths of the human experience, there exists a profound stage in spiritual development known as the dark night of the soul, which is ego death, alright? This exclusive concept has captured the imaginations of poets and philosophers and seekers for centuries. As the collective experiences a swift disintegration, an increasing number of individuals are experiencing this phenomenon. In this article, we venture into the shadows and illuminate this transformative journey, understanding its origins, manifestations, and the profound light that often emerges from our darkest moments. Okay, so what is a dark night of the soul? The dark night of the soul is a painful process of death and disintegration that happens before the rebirth, a period of intense spiritual emotional turmoil in which the very essence of one's being is tested and transformed, often described as a crisis of faith or descent into the underworld. It is usually brought about by a painful or abrupt life transition, such as the death of a loved one, or divorce, or diagnosis of a life-threatening illness. During this time, individuals may feel a deep sense of separation from the divine, a loss of purpose or meaning in their lives, and a heightened awareness of their imperfections, leaving them feeling spiritually adrift and unsure about their future. And so, the origins of the dark night of the soul is a term that originates from the writings of the 16th century Spanish mystic saint John of the Cross. After experiencing a period of suffering, profound spiritual desolations, and feeling abandoned by God, who wrote Noc Oscura, or Del Alma, a spiritual treatise and a poem that describes his journey through purification and transformation. He describes it as a time of purging the soul from the attachments and desires and purifying oneself as a way to be closer to God. Believing this was necessary. Believing this was necessary steps towards union with the divine. So why it happens? Transformation is a necessary part of a spiritual awakening. Although the dark night of the soul is not a universally experienced phenomenon, it is a common experience for seekers. Experiencing a shedding of previous mental constructs like identity, beliefs, and ego is necessary to make space for ways of being and a deeper relationship with spirit. Alright. Positive disintegration. So, theory of positive disintegration explains that these experiences of inner turmoil are prerequisite for higher levels of personal development and self-actualization. Much of the shedding that occurs is the loss of beliefs, values, and ways of being that were established through enculturation, often adopted by the family and association that we were brought up in without much personal contemplation. After we are faced with a difficult situation, we begin to see through much of the conditioning, patterns, and habits, leaving us with a loss of meaning and purpose. Part of the process of rebirth is a conscious re-evaluation and reconstruction of our values, relationships, and the foundation of meaning. Okay, so what happened after? So what happens after the dark night of the soul is the process of purification and self-discovery. As we strip away our ego, identities, our attachments, we gain a profound clarity of our relationship with spirit, with ourselves and the world. We gain emotional resilience and inner strength as we learn that we can be in the darkness and emerge stronger than before. We also learn that in our darkest moments, that spirit never abandons us and instead acts as a cocoon for our transcendence. The dark night of the soul is a paradoxical fusion of suffering and transformation, despair and enlightenment. It is a profound testament to the human capacity for growth, resilience, and the pursuit of deeper meaning. As individuals transverse the shadowy depths of their inner worlds, they are given an opportunity to shed superficial confront their deepest fears and emerge with more authentic sense of self. This journey is not for the faint of heart, and its benefits are hard won, but for those who endure, the dark night of the soul is a catalyst for spiritual evolution and testament to humanity's capacity for rebirth and renewal. Alright guys, I wanted to read that article to you guys about that dark night of the soul. And the thing is that, you know, I've done a video of the dark night of the soul before. There is also this article that I want to share with you guys. What is Ascension, Awakening, and Enlightenment? So I'll just go over quickly with you guys with this one. And it's going to help someone. You know, there are going to be some that are going to be experiencing the awakening. And I've said it right at January when I made my first video, that there are going to be a lot of those that are going to experience the awakening in this year of 2024, and a lot of them are going through that now, and maybe going through the dark night of the soul, and maybe doing some online research, searching, you know, for answers and looking for what it is that they're going through and what they're experiencing. So alright, so I've got this little article here as well. This one is, what did we say it was? Oh, okay. What is Ascension, Awakening, and Enlightenment? So I'll read this article to you, but I've got other videos in my channel that you can have a look at, and it talks all about the awakening, ascension, and enlightenment and things like that. Okay, what is the difference between ascension, awakening, and enlightenment? So according to this article, there definitely is some to many concepts in spirituality or New Age philosophy. By their very nature, we are trying to describe the inevitable, but I think appreciating their distinctive characteristics goes a long way assisting us in knowing what tools, resources, and practices can deepen where we are in our spiritual journey. As with all things that are explored across many disciplines and with different points of origin, interpretation varies. But here is a good guide to understanding these often misused terms. Alright, so according to this article, alright, here we go. What is Ascension? So if you're here for the first time and you're listening to this message and you're learning about what Ascension is, or what is happening for you in your life, and you're coming into an experience of awakening and ascending, I'm going to share some of this information from this article with you guys. So please rock the like, subscribe and share for your girl. I would really appreciate it. And also check out the links in the description box below, where you will find a link to Ishmael's new website, also to his new book that he has launched, The Secret Government, and his book To Our Cosmic Origin. And there's also a link in there that will take you right to our Telegram group, and where you can join all the star seeds and way showers and light workers that are sharing a lot of good information. Alright, so please rock that like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. So what is Ascension? Ascension refers to the process of ascending to a higher level of consciousness or existence. Ascension is both an individual and collective journey towards a higher state of being, and is thought of more as energetic spiritual process rather than physical one. This shift is characterized by moving from a world based on ego identity, separation, and us versus them mentality to one of love, unity, and interconnection. From this higher state of being, we have heightened perception and greater intuitive capacities, gaining access to spiritual gifts that were not previously available due to the density of the 3D world. Alright. Right. What is awakening? Okay, according to this article, awakening can be thought of as what is happening as we move from 3D to 5D world. If ascension is the larger process, awakening is the unfolding realization and recognition of the nature of reality that happens within that process, bringing with it profound insight and shifts in perception, leading to increased mindfulness, spiritual growth, and a deeper connection to oneself and the world. These realizations can happen suddenly or over a long period of time with steep stages and plateaus. It can be triggered by unexplainable events, a life transition, or a peak experience. But it starts with a deep appreciation that we are part of something bigger than just ourselves. Alright, now what is enlightenment? Okay, enlightenment is often considered the ultimate result of awakening in spiritual traditions. It is an absolute state of being that once you have achieved it, there is no other way of being. The idea of what the ultimate result can vary from tradition to tradition. For Buddhists and for Hindus, it involves liberation from the cycle of rebirth. In Taoism, enlightenment, it is seen as a return to the inherent harmony of Tao, which means the way, the natural order of the universe. So it's like Tao is the natural order of the universe. Some others believe that it is simply non-duality. It is safe to say that there have been very few enlightened people in humanity's history, because enlightenment transcends the limitations of ego and conditioned patterns of thinking, and involves living with the knowing of our oneness, non-duality. It is not easy to achieve. Alright, so the practices and rituals, because these concepts are interrelated, all of these practices lead themselves to the awakening path. So here's a list of these practices, which are: number 1, meditation and journeys, breath work, plant-based medicines, honing intuitive skills, practicing compassion, fasting, light body activations and meditation, using frameworks, exercises that challenges and constructs, drumming, shaking, dancing, adornment, journalism, and you can grounding, right? We don't want to forget all about grounding and things like that, and walking out in nature, right? So in conclusion, Ascension refers to the process, and awakening are the realization one has during this process. Enlightenment is the ultimate result or state that can be achieved through this journey. While it is amazing to have personal breakthroughs and the aha moments, these are truly important. We must also remember that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, and on some level we are one. Give thanks for all discoveries you have, and know that as you awaken, so does the cosmos. Alright guys, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and hold on a second. Sorry about that guys, just had a little bit of interruption, but yeah. Alright guys, I just wanted to share that with you. That was just a couple of articles, and also encourage you guys, just keep going, right? We have got this. Keep going. Energies are coming in. And also just a reminder, we've got the meditation coming up on the 8th of April with Ismail Perez, and he's 10 a.m. PST, and we are New Zealand Standard Time 6 a.m. So we'll be up bright and early for that one. Alright guys, I love you. I thank you. I encourage you. Keep going. I am here for you. And I will bring to you guys some more articles when I can. So please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. Also check out all the description links down below. Now I also got a link in the description box down below for a meditation. So please go and check that out as well. And it will help you with all the energies that are flowing in, and for us to be able to alchemize everything that is coming in at the moment. So please check that out down in the description box below. It'll help quite a lot. Alright guys, love you all. Alright, have an awesome week, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys. Bye.